The benefit of the MACH approach, specifically with Amplience, was that it put the control in the business user's hands. When we first launched, I had so much power to launch the website. And as someone that creates the strategy for the website and has the vision and the ideas of how we need to implement, that was really important to me because I was the last person to touch any sort of content before we went to the website.
First and foremost, one of the major benefits that we found was speed to market. We actually managed to go from breaking the first line of code in May to actually launching a fully featured content site in English, in Arabic, across 2 different countries within 4 months. And then we actually launched the marketplace itself in March. So 6 months later, we actually launched a fully featured marketplace, nearly 100 clinics, over 12,000 different services, all bookable directly on the platform. So, end to end, I mean, really it's taken 9 months from conceptualization of this entire business to delivering a fully featured product.
Scalability, being able to create content throughout our site more quickly, more of it with fewer people. Our team has grown since we started implementing Amplience 5 years ago, but the amount of people that it takes to create content is still relatively small.
The ability to deliver a digital experience quickly, to tailor that experience to changing environmental factors, whether it's restriction to travel, or limited supply chain, or any of these external factors that we are aware now or coming down the track. The ability to pivot and the flexibility to adopt to these changes or these challenges is very much at the core of what MACH technology allows you to do. Scalability, flexibility, and security, I would say, are 3 key elements to that.
I think one of those benefits is just taking advantage of being cloud native. So they are kind of things like elastic scaling. So being provided with all the scalability, performance, and reliability characteristics that you need kind of out of the box without having to manage all of that. Your vendors manage that for you. You're getting continuous, cloud native MACH vendors will be doing continuous delivery and continuous updates to the softwares. And typically MACH vendors will be taking an approach where they don't make breaking changes. So there'll be no downtime. One day you'll wake up and you'll have a new feature to play with, which is kind of great.
Well, MACH is all about managing change and the cadence of change, and really improving the ability of the organization to be agile. And what do we mean by that? We mean the organization can be more decentralized. You can push many of the tasks down to product teams that operate fairly autonomously. Those teams can use the tools and technologies and capabilities and tools that are relevant to them. They can act in an agile way, and they can be much more lean about the way that they do their work. What does that mean? It means that they can do the whole project or deliver the whole work within the auspices of their team. They're not reliant on lots of other things coming together before something can happen. There's not lots of dependencies in the business anymore if you do that.
So it's really been a game changer in our ability to create content, to create it quickly, and to have not have developers focused on having to actually create the content. So that's another added benefit, is that business users are able to go in, make changes to content, add content, and often, on our site, we're making changes or adding content, and I don't even know that it's happening because I don't need to be involved. And that's one of the great benefits.
You can constantly iterate. In the last 3 months, I think we've deployed on average twice a week for the last 3 months, non-stop. So brand new features, and not just small iterations. We've rebuilt the checkout journey, we've launched ratings and reviews, we've launched lots of flexible payment methods. We've redesigned a lot of the profile pages and the product features. And this is the interesting thing. You can iterate so quickly. You can actually rework things that you made lots of assumptions about. You thought it would work well this way. Then you get the data and realize, hang on, if we build the UI like this, if we improve the experience like this, we think we're going to get higher throughput. That's a huge benefit of MACH. we can just swap out part of the CMS, we can swap out the way the search algorithm works, we can change the way that we build products really, really easily and on the fly. So having that flexibility and being able to effectively plan for the unknown. It allows us to react to what we're seeing, to get feedback from users, get feedback from our B2B clients, and actually rapidly iterate and build new functionality very, very quickly. And MACH has really been the core foundation to enable all of that.